In this section of this course, I am going to explain what variables and data types are. So the next thing that we need to do is first of all close this file, and then we need to create a new folder called chapter 2. Now remember that I had explained that each topic is going to be separated into its own individual chapter. So we're separating it this way so that everything is going to be arranged nice and clean. So you could come back weeks later and still understand the project as it took you from chapter 1 to chapter to whatever the last chapter is going to be, and each topic is going to be inside its own specific chapter. Now, once you've created chapter 2, what I want you to do is create a new file and call it variables.py. Variables.py. Now, we're just going to close this terminal window right here. Now, I am going to explain what variables are. So variables are basically a way for us to store data in our code. So they basically serve as a container or a placeholder to hold specific values in our code. So let's say, for example, I wanted to create a variable to store a person's name. I can say name is equals to Jane. Now, what we have done here is that we have created a variable called name, and we assign this to a value called Jane. So therefore, the value of Jane is stored in the variable name. So if we ever want to access this value called Jane, we can reference it using the variable name. For example, I can just write a print statement to print out the name. So I can come here and say print name. Now, once I save that using Control S, I can just come here, click my run code button. And once I click run code, it's going to print out Jane for me right here. So you can see now that in order to reference the value of Jane, we had to access it through the variable name. Now, you might have some questions about how the print statement works. I understand, but don't worry, as we proceed in the course, we're going to cover every single area that needs to be explained. So I'm just going to remove this line. Now, it's good to note that variables can hold different types of values. For example, I could store a person's age. For example, I could create a variable and call it age, and I can equate it to 47. Now, it's the exact same principle that works here, that works here. What we have done is that we created a variable called age, and we have assigned it using the equal to sign. We have assigned it to the value of 47. So an analogy that you could use for this is in like for mathematics students. When you want to solve for an unknown value, you can say let the unknown value equals x. Or for example, they could also give you a value like saying x is equals to 47, solve for x or something like that. So we're basically assigning the variable of age, or sorry, we're assigning 47, which is a value, to the age variable. So anytime we want to access 47, we have to make reference to the age variable. So for example, now, in order to access 47, I could also come down here and simply say print age. Now, once I type print age and I come to run it, you'll notice that 47 gets printed out in the terminal window. So a more explanation on the terminal window is that anytime you write your code and you want to run it, once you click run, the output basically gets displayed in the terminal window. So that is basically what a variable is. It just helps us to store some specific kind of data in our program, which we can access later on. So we created two variables called name and we assigned it to Jane. We created a variable called name and assigned it to Jane. And we created a variable called age and assigned it to 47. And if we ever want to access these values called Jane and 47, all we need to do is access them using their variable names, because the variable names act like placeholders in our program. It is important to note that variables can be reassigned new values. So right here, I created a variable called name and equated this to Jane. I could also come down and reassign the variable called name to a different value. So for example, I can say name is equals to Solomon. Now what I have just done here is that I have reassigned the value called name to the value, I've reassigned the variable called name to a value of Solomon. So if I come down right now to print the value of name, let us see what it gives us. So once I run this code, you can see that it gives us Solomon. So why does it give us Solomon? Right here, we created a variable called name and assigned it to Jane. But we now came down here again to line 4 and reassigned the value of Jane and reassign the value from Jane to Solomon, which is why we see Solomon getting printed out here. So what we can do is we can add an extra print statement before the name variable gets reassigned. So as at this point, the variable name is assigned to a value called Jane, and we want to print it out. Then what we are now simply going to do is reassign that variable, and then we're simply going to print it out again to see the value. So let us save that, and we need to clear the terminal screen. So a shortcut that you can use to clear up your terminal screen is to type CLS. And once you type that, you can see that your terminal has been cleared. Now, all we simply just have to do is click the run icon. Now, once we click run, you can see that Jane gets printed out first, and Solomon gets printed out first. We see this because at this point, name was set to Jane, and then we printed out the value of name. But we now came down here to line 5 and reassigned name, the variable name, to a new value called Solomon. And then we printed out the name again. So that is why we see Jane printed out first, which is from here. And then after I go reassign, we printed it again, which is why you see Solomon. So variables can be reassigned in Python.